Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different for you guys. So, I'm actually going to do a contest entry video. So Pocan Joe is currently doing a villains contest. And yeah, a lot of people would probably think like, oh, well, Cat, there's no possible way you could ever be a villain, da da da. No, I definitely have a mean streak. I think Mark could attest to that. But I know a lot of people would probably say, oh, well, if you have to pick a villain that you're like, you know, they would say something like, oh, well, I'm Darkseid, or oh, I'm Lex Luthor, or I'm like the Joker, or Poison Ivy, or this. I'm a realist. I am. Let's put it this way. I neither have the funding nor the I don't want to say I'm a dumbass, because I'm not, but I'm not as brilliant in the way of tactics that Lex Luthor is. I'm going to be completely honest here. As far as Poison Ivy goes, I mean, I basically have a black thumb. I kill things. If it weren't for Mark, our entire front yard, all of the landscaping, would look very different. But I do have to tell you, there's one villain who I have always kind of seen myself in. And I was like, you know, if I was a villain, I would be that guy. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Cat Run Figures. Villainette? No. I wholeheartedly do not think of Catwoman as a villainess at all. I think she's done way too much for her to be considered a villain. She's done some bad things, but I don't see her as a villain. I see a lot of hero-like things going on there, so she's too good in my eyes to be considered a villain. However, Catman. Now, before you laugh, let's be honest here. Catman is strong. Catman is able to go toe-to-toe with a number of various fighters throughout DC continuity. He's faced off against Batman. He's faced off against Bronze Tiger. And one time he actually fought a real lion. Yes, fought a real lion. And while I've never actually fought a real lion, one thing that he did do in the comics, I was like, I could see myself doing that 100% if I was a villain. He had a pet Siberian tiger who he named Rasputin. Now, Rasputin was a good boy for his master. So much of a good boy that he was able to train him in order to help him commit crimes. I could totally see me doing this with my cats. I have 3. Don't call me a crazy cat lady. I will come at you. But I have 3 of them. They're all from the same litter. Couldn't end up breaking them up. They're my babies. But 2 of them in particular are my troublemakers that I wholeheartedly think could definitely cause some mayhem with me. One of which, the runt of the litter, her name is actually Miss Mayhem. She is fearless. She's tiny, so I think she can get into a lot of little nooks and crannies. Also, she is a little escape artist. She has managed to escape at the vets 3 times and managed to free at least 4 other animals. So she is on board with being a villain. And Midnighter's just down to fight anyone and anything. He's constantly trying to pick a fight with our dog. Our dog's a pit bull plot hound mix, so he's a pretty good sized dog. And you know, it doesn't hurt to have some muscle around. But something that I've always loved about Catman, something that I think kind of connects me to him, is he's so campy. And it's so campy that a lot of people think it's a joke. But let's be honest here. If you have an option to face off against Batman and Robin, wouldn't you also like to do it in a large mechanical cat because I think that'd be a great way to try to fight him. He's actually gone out of his way to recreate or even steal a lot of Batman's style and weapons. Instead of the batarang, he has the catarang. Basically all of his weapons are cat themed, and I do love that. He has even gone as far as to try to seduce and woo Catwoman. He thinks that she is by far the perfect woman, and I mean, even going out of his way to do a lot of copycat crimes in order to catch her attention, doing things like stealing cat statues with like large emerald eyes. And let's be honest, I like shiny things. So it's probably not that much of a stretch. You know, cats like shiny things. It's all good. Another thing that I do really respect about Catman, his cape is said to be mystical in nature and apparently has healing properties. He says that it can heal him from mortal wounds. And I would say easily there's been a few times where Catman probably should have died in comics and survived certain injuries, so who's to say he doesn't actually have a mystical cape? That's pretty awesome. So Catman, I know certain writers, certain creators have attempted to try to make him an anti-hero. He's not. He's a villain. Okay, let's be honest here. He's there to steal shiny things and destroy Gotham in a large cat structure and exploding yarn balls and all sorts of craziness. Okay, Catman is my bro. 100% if I could be a villain, I would be Catman just because he's awesome. Also, I mean, he did actually rank within the top 50 sexiest comic book characters of all time at one point. So, you know, he's pretty good looking. Let's be honest here. Yeah, Catman, I know a lot of people are going to laugh at that, but, you know, I gotta be true to who I am. That's who I am. I'm campy. I love the exploding cat drones. I love riding around on a large mechanical cat. Yeah, and shiny things kind of work for me too. So, yeah, please do give me a like if you like this video, comment below, and tell me whether or not you are checking out Pocan Joe, because you really need to. Really awesome dude. I wanted to shout out your contest. I know I'm doing it super late. I'm sorry. Life sucks. I've been busy. But do check out Pocan Joe's channel. I am putting a link down in the description box below. I know he said don't worry about subbing him up. Don't worry about liking and subscribing his videos and his content. He says he's a bad guy. I think he's hilarious. I met him for the first time at C2E2 and he thoroughly cracked me up. I'm just saying, if I could just sit at a table across from him and just hear all of his crazy stories, totally down for it. So yeah, please do subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, or check out any of the older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.